welcome everyone. So today we are doing a reading about what's going to happen in the next 7 days. So we will focus on your love life and whatever your situation is, whether you are in relationship or situationship, or maybe new love is coming your way, or you have a crush on someone, we'll see what kind of messages will come through for you today. Okay, so we have three piles. We have pile number 1 with rose quartz. We have pile number 2 with malachite. And we have pile number 3 with moonstone. Remember, there was like a time when people were either in vampires or in witches like Harry Potter and stuff, or like Hunger Games, or into everything. So there was this vampire TV series, Vampire Diaries, I believe, and there was a lot of drama happening there over Moonstone. I don't know if you watched it. Yeah, people were dying over it, I believe. So yes, maybe there is a lot of drama for this pile, I don't know. But I guess you just try to use your intuition and meditate if you need to, pause the video if you need to. And yes, pick the pile which you feel most drawn to. I will list timestamps below the video, so you can jump straight to your reading and I'll meet you there. Welcome, pile 1. So let's see what's happening in your love life in the next 7 days. I'll put your rose quartz there for now, and let's see what's in oracle cards for you today. So we have the moon. Oh, we have love. And we have well. You know, this well, I always see it as a bridge for some reason. I don't know, it gives me this feeling that it's like someone is building a bridge to get to you. So maybe there were some complications between you and your person, or maybe you are not even in relationship yet, and you need to find a way, you know, to get together, to spend some time alone. And it feels like, yes, just building a bridge to get to each other. The more traditional meaning behind this card is that, you know, it's like a well. If you dig deeper, you will find more to this story, which I guess makes good sense in this particular reading, because we also have moon here, and moon sometimes can also signify something that is hidden, some secrets, something that you don't know. If it's a new connection, then there is absolutely nothing strange about it, right? There are a lot of things you don't know about each other yet, but there is love in the middle, and it's basically, it depends on at which stage your relationship with this person is. Maybe if it's just a crush, then there is a big potential. If your relationship is at a more advanced stage by now, then you can take it as a confirmation that there are very strong feelings here. And this card, to me, it always about mutual love. So it's not just heart that can, you know, represent just one person. It's the two are definitely very into each other. So the two people in this connection, you and your person. So that's a good start. I'm just wondering about this potential secrets, what it might mean. Doesn't need to be something bad, obviously, just something you might not know. Plus, moon in this particular oracle deck, it's also about simply romance and attraction. And it can also mean that you maybe communicate in your dreams, or you are dreaming about each other. So moon in tarot deck, for instance, it signifies Cancer. And Cancer people, well, they tend to be very intuitive, and they tend to be home focused, family orientated. So in that sense, there is definitely something about intuition. Either you have very strong intuition when it comes to this person, or maybe it's just mutual. And if you don't communicate effectively in 3D, maybe you meet in dreams and communicate through some symbols. For instance, you can hear their name or something that you associate with them, something that maybe from when you met them, something that makes you think of them. So there is intuitive connection here as well. Let's see what else is here. So this is just my little oracle deck, nothing special, but I do feel like sometimes when you put your energy into creating something, it works really well for you. Oops. Okay, that's a good card that flew out. This love has 9 lives. So I don't know, I just looked at that cat, and this line came to my mind. So when I wrote it down, what I was thinking about, it's on and off relationship, or on and off crush, if you can say that, like someone who you just can't get over, something maybe that you already maybe even dated them and it didn't work out, or maybe you noticed them but you didn't come together and you spent some time with someone else, and now you are back to this person again. And it's just under this moon card, and I was just talking about intuition and everything, about 5D stuff, right? And you have this love has 9 lives, which to me also sounds like something bigger than you is pulling you two together over and over again. So that's very specific, and it might help you to see if this is actually the right pile for you. Because I'm not taking it back. This is definitely so this is the meaning that I had behind this card. So I'm sticking with it. Let's see what else is here. So, okay. So there is, I'm reminiscing about us. Well, that makes sense to get under the love card. It's like this photo booth, 2 people are having fun. Honestly, because when you start a reading, you really don't know what you are dealing with, right? And now there is a strong feeling that it's not a new person to you. So it's someone the most obvious thing is that it's someone who you already spent some time with, who you dated. But it can be, of course, something that had potential to become a relationship, and you were flirting with each other, but you never quite got there. So take it as it resonates. And I want one more card, please, for the Well card. So What else? Okay, we have one. Unite with nature and recharge. Okay, you know, when I wrote this card, I was really thinking more about self-healing. But in this context, it sounds to me like this might actually be when, if for instance you go for a walk or something like that, you might actually come across this person, or it somehow might bring you two together, simply because you might, it, of course, the idea was that you would just do it for yourself, you know, to reinstate the inner balance and to recharge. But it came right under the well card, and to me it sounds like it might actually be something that will help you to build this bridge, so that will help this situation to progress, this connection to progress in some way. So let's see what we have in our tarot deck. Come on. Okay, so what we have? Ah, nice. We have 10 of Cups. You know, it's a nice energy. It feels like there might have been some difficulties here, simply because, yes, if this love has 9 lives, then maybe you already came together with this person and then you broke up, or you didn't, you know, quite started dating yet, so some obstacles there. But the overall energy is pretty nice. Nice energy to be in. Okay, so we have 3 of Cups. I'm just thinking if I want to use 3 or 4. Let's use 4 cards, just to get a better picture what's happening between you guys. I'm just really curious if it's your new, if it's your crush, or if it's someone you dated already. The Magician. I like that so far all the cards are coming upright. I don't mind reversals. They don't. They're not something to be scared of in any way. Okay. And we got one reversal. Okay, the Sun in a reverse position. They just, the reversals might just mean that you know, there might be a delay to this huge big happiness that you might have in this connection. Doesn't mean you won't get there. It might just mean a delay, because the Sun card, especially in a reverse position, it's still suggests happiness and optimism, but maybe someone is procrastinating in this connection, and it just slows down this union a bit. Okay, so but 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. Of course, you have perfect fulfillment here, so you have very good potential with this person, and you can see that there are little children here, little house, and just happy, really happy couple here. I can also see that 3 of Cups can mean that you either met with this person in a group setting, or you spend a lot of time in group settings. So maybe there isn't much alone time between you two just yet. Okay, or maybe some friends of yours or some other people, they are somehow affecting this connection. So this might be that as well. The Magician is all about manifestation, of course. So Magician is also um, willpower and creation. So you have uh, what you need to create something big, something really happy out of this connection. And by you, I mean not just you, but your person as well. So both of you. It means that you are probably a good match. So you have the main things in place to make this connection happen. So there might be just some external circumstances that needs to be taken care of to bring this connection to this happy moments and to get sun upright. So what else? I want to get something else. And, you know, this Three of Cups can also talk about just friendship. Maybe this connection has a better chance to get to this point if it's built on friendship. Okay, so because, you know, sometimes when we are dating, we take a lot of things more personally than we would if this person was just our friend. So whatever, like a missed call or late reply on your text message or something like that is taken very personally when it's someone you have a crush on or someone you are really into, right? But maybe it worth to take this extra time to build foundation in a form of friendship first. Because you are manifesting each other, you are manifesting this connection. It's going well so far. I don't see any big problems here. It's just the sun came in a reverse position, so something is slowing it down. And let's see what it might be. Come on. What prevents this connection from blossoming to its full potential? Because it looks good. Ten of Cups is definitely okay. So we have here Ten of Wands upright, Ace of Pentacles. You have two aces, Ace of Cups. Both aces are in a reverse position, and we have Knight of Wands in a reverse position at the bottom of the deck. So this is, it might be burdening, this connection might be burden to you or to them in some extent. Maybe it's a burden to you because the new beginning for this connection is constantly delayed. So maybe you feel like you have everything to make it happen, and it just, you know, either they don't make this first step, or you make first step and they don't reciprocate properly. Something just something just slows it down. And Ten of Wands can also be some obligation, some responsibility, responsibilities somewhere else that might be delaying this particular connection, that might delay this new beginnings, because aces often signify new beginnings. And I like it that you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups here. These are definitely good cards to get, but You know, Ace of Cups, especially in upright position, it's also about friendship and compassion. So when it's reversed like this, it might suggest that someone is feeling isolated, drained almost. So maybe it's just, you know, how this delay makes you feel, that there is definitely good potential here, but it's a bit slow. It's struggling to get to move into 3D world. So Knight of Wands in a reverse position, and Two of Swords, and the World reversed. So maybe, you know, these obligations somewhere else is something that slowing this connection down. And because Knight of Wands, that's actually very fast moving energy. So in reverse position, of course, it can be someone who well, it can actually be someone who is a bit impulsive. So maybe, you know, you're experiencing some delay here, and then this person will come through suddenly when you don't even expect it. When they make the choice and they close the distance between you two, they might come forward very unexpectedly. So it will be just a surprise for you, which will be like, you know, one of the situations when you were really waiting for it and it wasn't happening. And then the moment you decided that, okay, forget it, I'm way too overstretched with this connection, I can't wait for this new beginnings, for this connection to start fresh, or to be what you want, and you just starting to move on, and then suddenly they come in and they want to make it work. Okay, so let's just see if we can get anything on the timing. Okay, some cards are oops, they just upright. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything about the timing when this connection is likely to progress. I know it's supposed to be suddenly and unexpectedly, in which case you shouldn't really get any particular timestamp right now, because otherwise it would be surprising, right? So let's see. Come on. Okay, we have one. Libra. Okay, 7 weeks, 7 months. Well, 7 months, oops, it's a bit too long. You know what attracts me more is this September, October, which is, and there is 7 here, so 7 days. Friday, finalize something, just let go. So it does feel like maybe something needs to end here, some other obligations, before this connection can, you know, come to its full potential and progress properly. But there is nothing to say that it won't. It's just a question of timing, when. Seven weeks, that's like somewhere in August maybe, and then you have September right there. Okay. So we also have times of life. You reflect the world and the world reflects you. Okay, you know what, to me it sounds like sometimes when we change our energy, the things around us that were in a like this stagnant condition, they start to move in as well. So to me, it sounds like the best advice really is that this love has 9 lives. So you don't need to worry about it too much, and there is definitely a lot of really good potential. There is a lot about friendship, and friendship is definitely a good foundation for this happy relationship to get to this upright position for the sun. So it's just a matter of not fixating on it too much, really. It And you have a little advice here: unite with nature and recharge. So something that you might start doing just for yourself might actually bring you closer with this person. Remember, I mentioned it in the beginning that this uniting with nature and recharging might actually be something that will build this bridge between you two, and might actually uncover a lot of things that are hidden from you at this moment. Okay, so to me it sounds like, yes, definitely a lot of good potential, and nothing to say that it won't work out. Nothing really, you see. So and the overall energy is good. I mean, sometimes I just feel really drained after even just one reading, but here I'm full of energy, and yes, to me it looks good. So this is all I have for you here today, everyone who picked pile number 1. I hope that it helped, and I'm wishing you all the very best, and I hope you take very good care of yourself. Go outside and recharge. Summer is definitely the right time for that. So enjoy your summer days, and I hope to see you back here again. Bye! Welcome everyone who picked pile 2. I will put your stone there for now. This one is from pile number 1. So let's see what's in oracle cards for you. Okay, we have birds, we have a book, and we have a mask. Okay, so that's interesting, because what it means, especially this particular card, is that the situation might not be how it looks like. So if, for instance, it's just an example that came to my mind. If, for instance, someone is playing cool in this connection or situationship, whatever it is, it might not be quite how they feel in reality. Okay, and this book, I thought about it because this book, one of the meanings behind it is secret admirer. So it might be someone who doesn't quite reveal their feelings towards you. And it might also represent a secret relationship. So something in this relationship is being hidden, whether it's emotions or relationship itself, how they feel about you. It might, of course, be you who is hiding your feelings, but it just feels more about them than you. Because, I don't know, you must have a pretty good idea about how you feel. So, I don't know, well, it might be you as well, but it's hard to explain. It feels to me like it's more about your situation, about your crush or your person. So it's how they behave and how they feel. And this card, it's about verbal communication. So you can expect phone calls and meetings. And it can also mean that there might be, well, that's a very specific meaning behind this card, that twins or siblings rather might somehow be involved, might somehow affect this connection. So maybe it's it's a person who is a friend of your sibling, or you know, you met through your siblings somehow. But yes, the main idea here is verbal communication. That is, it seems, is either happening right now or is happening in the near future. Okay, so lots of secrets here. Okay, and I want to use my little handmade oracle deck. Let's see what else we can get about this particular situation. Don't take things too seriously and just chill. Yes, you definitely shouldn't take anything too seriously or too personally, I would say, especially because somebody might not be acting true to themselves. Their actions might not reflect how they feel. So let's see. And it can also mean, you know, that if the verbal communication is happening in the near future, because it seems that it is, I guess the advice here that cards suggest is to just enjoy your time without trying to, you know, talk about serious stuff, and maybe just take it a bit lighter, just relaxing together. Okay, we have slow but steady. Oops, that's a bit too many. Slow but steady. Okay. And we have one more. Oh, this love has 9 lives. Okay, I will, so it's just, this card just came in the previous reading, but I guess, you know, I shuffled pretty well, and if it came for you too, then I guess I will just keep it. I don't like to force things. So this love has 9 lives. I mentioned it to people who chose pile number 1. When I saw this image, this little cute cat, I thought of this line as to represent this, you know, relationship and situationship that seem to never quite go away, you know. So it's someone, this person, your person, that if you have someone in mind, it's someone who you keep coming back to again and again. Maybe you even dated someone else, and maybe they dated someone else, but something keeps pulling you back together. Yes, and at the bottom of the deck we have, it's scary how much I care. And something tells me it's not your energy, so make your conclusions. And especially with this card here, gee, that was hot. So with this card here, someone is not acting quite true to themselves and is scared to admit even to themselves how much they care, let alone to admit to someone else. Yes. So this is just, I like doing my own oracle decks, you know, like handmade stuff. So I don't know, I just feel like, you know, when you put, I'm using tarot deck now to clarify your situation further. So yes, I just feel like when you put your energy into something, it works better for you. And because the idea here is to be able to deliver, you know, good messages, I really wanted a deck that would provide this additional information and give us messages at the right time and the right ones. So okay, so we have 9 of Wands and 8 of Cups in a reverse position. Okay, and we have one more. We have Page of Wands. A lot of fiery energy. So fire energy, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe it's relevant for your situation. You can use it just as an additional confirmation that it's the right pile for you. We have Ace of Pentacles. And we have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what we have here is someone is definitely determined to make it work. And maybe they did walk away from this connection in the past, and it was a mistake. Okay. Page of Wands, it's still a little bit immature energy, but on the positive side, Wands tend to represent fast energy, faster than, for instance, Cups or Swords or Pentacles, definitely. So that's hopeful, and especially hopeful because it's followed by Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles does represent new beginning, just like all the aces, they have this feeling about them. So Ace of Pentacles can represent an opportunity and even just like a gift that you might receive from this person that will help to overcome whatever might have gone not quite right in the past. And Eight of Cups in a reverse position, it's just, you know, it's just fear of change, really, that might create this time of uncertainty around this situation. And fear of change goes, well, these 3 cards, they tell a little story. So someone is afraid of change and they do want to come forward. They want to come forward with a good offer, solid offer, to start this connection and to develop it. But 5 of Pentacles is still instability and maybe some sort of uncertainty, and there is a little this air of immaturity around them. It doesn't make them a bad person or even unsuitable person, because they still are determined to see how how this relationship, how this connection might develop, how it might how you two might come together, and what your new beginning might look like. It's just even when they come forward with the offer, it won't be a happy ever after afterwards, which I guess it's unreasonable to expect it anyway. But yes, so it looks like they will come forward with some sort of offer. If you have someone in mind, or if it's a new person, it just all the same, it's just someone completely new to you. And you would still need to work with them on some insecurities, you know, to be comfortable to express exactly how they feel and what they want, if you want to. Of course, if you want to work with this person on all this emotional self-development, I guess. But there is hardly ever a relationship where this work is not required, to some extent, even at least. Okay, so let's see if we can get any additional messages or any idea. I would rather get any idea on when will this person come forward, when we can expect this new beginning anyway, because this Ace of Pentacles is also about manifestation and about abundance. So I guess they see a very good potential for this connection. This is why they are determined to come forward. Manifestation also means that you know, you are manifesting each other. You are thinking about how you will come together and how the relationship between you might progress. So we already have one card. It's almost going too fast. 1 day, 1 week. Okay. What else? Okay, we have Sagittarius. I believe I already mentioned Sagittarius. So when I was mentioning fire signs, find a new meaning, 9 weeks, 9 months. And we have a Capricorn. Perceive success, 10 weeks, 10 months. So to me, it looks like this connection, maybe it's already even started in some shape or form, but because, you know, this card came below the Page of Wands, which often signifies a slightly immature person. It might be that for them, the connection was moving too fast in the beginning. But, you know, it's also someone who might be simply very practical. They might even be like from academic world, or, well, they might be just a student, really. But as someone practical, they might simply think that, you know, it should develop a bit slower, because Ace of Pentacles, out of all the aces, this is the slowest energy. So maybe they artificially slowing this connection down. Okay, which is nothing to be worried about. It just gives you more time to build a solid foundation for it. And Sagittarius find the new meaning. I feel like it's about letting go of your classic ideas about how the relationship should go, and just try to go with the flow, as long as it's okay for you, of course, because you're likely to be successful in this connection. And this love has 9 lives. That's and you have communication coming up. So there are quite a few positive messages here for you. And at the bottom of the deck we have employ pioneering spirit, and we have Aries. I'm telling you, there is a lot of fiery energy, which is good. It's passion, right? It's fun. So I hope it will all work out for you guys. And yes, I'm going to finish this reading here. So I hope it was helpful and at least entertaining. So if it was helpful, and if you enjoyed it, I hope to see you here again very soon. And for now, just enjoy your summer and have an awesome week. Bye. Welcome everyone who picked pile number 3 with the moonstone. Okay, I'll put it there for now. So let's start with your oracle cards. Okay, we have dice. Somebody is playing games here maybe. And we have a child. And we have an anchor. Okay. Are you playing games with each other? Like little kids? So yes, 39, that's game playing, and maybe taking a gamble. Maybe you are not quite your regular type for each other, you and your person, or if you have someone in mind, or maybe it's you are in some sort of social setting where this connection might be risky. Maybe some other people are involved on your side or on their side, or maybe it's happening at work and it's not quite allowed or just frowned upon, or maybe just not allowed at all. So, but this can mean that either you are taking a gamble by flirting with each other, or by being with each other if it's a connection at the more advanced stages, or that you might be playing some dating games with each other, some mind twisting games by, you know, taking time between replies to messages or something of this sort, like who calls whom first, things like that, or trying to make each other jealous, or, you know, all the classics. So this might be it as well. Take it as it resonates. And number 13 is new beginnings. Number 13 is actually a happy card in this deck. And I like number 13 actually. We lived in a flat which was number 13, and just our phone number was had 13 in it. So it's actually a pretty happy number for some people at least. So new love, that's what it might mean. Or if it's someone who you already had something to do, then maybe it's a fresh start. Okay, and it can also be taken as an advice to start small and to have fun, and not to try take things not to take things too seriously. Try to just enjoy, chill, and have fun at least at the beginning, you know. So, and to me, it's also, this is not a traditional meaning of this card, but it's also like, almost like manifestation card, just to me personally. It's, you know, it's a child who read something in a book, like, you know, girls, especially some, not all, they read all these romance books about perfect love and how it should be, and they grow up with all these little beautiful fairy tales, and sometimes, you know, they go into this cruel, sometimes, yes, cruel world, and their dreams, well, let's say, challenged at the very least. So what it might mean is that you can still manifest what you want. It's just a matter of, you know, just be realistic. So just, you know, not to, if for instance you had an idea as to how your potential partner should behave, and then this person, if you have a person in mind, if they don't behave the way you hoped that the one would behave, don't just dismiss this person, you know, give them a chance, because maybe it will just be exactly what you need, even if it's not quite how you imagined it to be when you were little, you know. And keep manifesting, because keep manifesting the main things about what you want to have in your relationship, because it's just, to me, it feels like manifestation does matter for this connection. It might really help it to develop and to come to life if it's something completely new. So, and then we also have an anchor here. So anchor, that's a good card to have, to get to sort of balance out this games card, because this is games and gamble, when this is safety and just being, you know, steady. So this can mean, well, first of all, it's likely that everything will just be okay in general. This is one of the more traditional meanings behind this card. And why this card represents it is because anchor can signify that all the, like, any storm will be, well, you will deal with it, you will get through it, and you will persevere. And it can also mean something which is long lasting. So it can mean actually settling down. And in this case, in this reading, settling down with this person. So that's a very good card to get, because it can signify committed relationship. Okay. So there, I got to it. Because, you know, when you start thinking through all the meanings that any particular card has, plus you also use your own intuition and how you see this card in this particular reading and on this particular day, it just... And, you know, I also see these birds, and birds, why I'm bringing it up is because we just had birds in for the pile 2. Birds can mean verbal communication, all right? I'm sorry, guys, we got interrupted a bit. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So let's see, I'm using my handmade oracle deck. Let's see what else we can get about this connection. Okay, so you have dreams are coming true. Okay, that's good. Good to hear. And you have it's complicated. That's okay. All relationships are almost. And you have another one optimistic card here. Anything is possible. So, well, the beginning of this relationship might be a bit tricky, which is maybe why you were really asked by cards to take it easy and not to stress. So I'm sorry everyone who picked pile number 3. We are getting interrupted a bit. I don't know why, it usually doesn't happen, but maybe this is how it is for your connection. Maybe some people interfering. And yes, I started shuffling my handmade oracle deck again. So okay, I will just pull something else out for you, since nothing, everything happens for a reason. So if I started shuffling again, we might as well get out additional message for you. So what we already have here is dreams are coming true, anything is possible, and it's complicated. So it's complicated, that's not something to be particularly scared of. It's just to me, it's lying under the child card. And when I was describing child card, I did mention to not to stress over little things too much and try to have fun, especially if it's new relationship or it's new beginning. So try to take things easy and not overanalyze, not overthink every little bit of this relationship, every little action of this person. So, and it's complicated. It's also, to me, it sounds like, first of all relationships are difficult in one way or another, obviously, or let's say most of them are. So maybe a bit of fun, taking it a bit lighter, this might help you too. So, and dreams are coming true and anything is possible. The slight difference between these two cards. First of all, both of them, when I was writing these messages, I was thinking about manifestation, this number 1 card from the traditional tarot deck, right? So the difference between them is this is more a card of action. So dreams are coming true, not just in general. This is not how I meant this card to be, but they are coming true now. Okay, so or in the near future. So this is all about whatever you manifested for this relationship. These things are coming to life in the near future, and anything is possible. To me, when I was writing this message, it's about unexpected things. So first of all, of course, it means that even things that you couldn't even hope for, they are likely to come to life. But also it's just some maybe situations that you couldn't even imagine, they will happen, and it will, whatever will happen in the near future in this connection will be something that you couldn't even expect, you couldn't even fathom. Okay, and yes, I do want one more card for you from this deck, please. Okay. So we have be happy now, not later, and accept what it is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. So 3 cards flew out. and I'm slipping through this connection. Okay, so I will explain what it means. So be happy now, not later. This can come up when the reading is for someone who is focused on the future too much. Okay, so maybe it's a good time to try to live in here and now, and try not to obsess over what's going to happen in this situation, if you have any person in mind, or what will have happen in your love life in the near future. Try not to obsess about it too much, and just enjoy, what's happening to you now. It's summer, it's June, there is so many exciting things to do, and accept what it is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. This is definitely about, if there was any baggage between you two, maybe it's time to let go, go of it, okay? And just because dreams are coming true for you here, and anything is possible, and this card signifies commitment. So there are a lot of good things coming your way, according to these cards. So try not to stress too much over it. It will work out. Okay, and I'm slipping through this connection. So this is just about, it sounds like it's about your person. So it's someone who maybe they're interested in you, but they're just, they're not, they don't like daydream about it quite as much, maybe. It's just different personality, really. There are some people who really, they mastered this bit. So they live in here and now. So sometimes they kind of see the world much in a much simpler way, and it doesn't mean that it's good or bad. It's just different way of looking at things, so maybe they don't even understand the full potential of this connection yet, which is not bad. I mean, it's just how it is for now. Okay. And if it hasn't even started yet, that makes perfect sense. If, for instance, they maybe noticed you, but they didn't quite daydream about it as much as you did, maybe. Or if, for instance, they might be not quite as analytical as you are when it comes to this connection. Not to this connection in particular, but maybe that's just different kind of personality, and that's it. Okay, we are all different, and that's what makes this world beautiful, and this is what attracts us to each other. The fact that we are all so quirky and different and interesting for each other. So let's see what tarot cards have for us here. So come on. So we have the Empress. Okay, that's impressive. So someone very, they see you as someone who is very feminine, who is very nurturing, and the Empress often seen as pregnant woman in a sense of fertility, and maybe it's even the fact that there is a potential for children here. Okay. And of course, it seems like that's how they see you. This little Venus sign here. So someone who is very beautiful, who is very gentle, and at the same time strong, independent. That's nice. Okay, we have Three of Wands. We have the Emperor reversed. Oh, and we have Temperance. So, Temperance. Now, in reverse position, well, there are different meanings for when it's in reverse. So it may mean imbalance or risky behavior or even overindulgence, because in upright position, it's all about balance and moderation and good health and cooperation. So maybe, and it came under this I'm slipping through this connection card, which is just simply, nothing to worry about. It's just, it's most of the time that in any relationship, one person is ahead of another. And that's okay. If this connection is meant to be, which it seems like there is a very good potential for it, and dreams are coming true, and anything is possible, and there is this rainbow here, which to me is also like, there's have faith in what will be. So they will catch up, okay? Just don't worry about it. And the Emperor in reverse position. So these are definitely counterparts, okay? So you are a good match, but she's in her full power and he's getting there, okay? So it's just a matter of, I guess, I just, why I say the word just a few times over is because I try to avoid saying patient, be patient, because that's not the advice that people like to hear. But okay, I will put it differently. Be happy now and try not to think about this too much. Okay, how is that? It's not to be patient, it's just to refocus your energy on here and now. Okay. So we'll see if it worked. And this Three of Wands, come on, that's progress, that's expansion, and that's again long term. Okay, just like this one. So stable foundation. Both of these cards coming together in this one reading, that's really good sign, guys. So definitely a lot of potential here, and it looks like things are going to work out, and it's just a matter of, give it space, give it space to come to fruition. Okay, so what else we have? The Emperor is also an Aries, just in case you're wondering. So maybe this will help you to confirm that it's your pile, the right pile for you. And the Temperance is Sagittarius. Yes. Empress is Venus. So, and once that's fire energy. I wouldn't say that there is like, well, yes, I guess there is quite a bit of fiery energy, in which case fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So yes, I guess, yeah, a lot of fiery energy. It can mean either that one of you or both of you are fire signs, or it's just the theme for your connection. Ones are all about passion when it comes to love readings, and things are progressing. Yes, once is the fastest energy in terms of like suit in the tarot deck. Okay, so we have Monday, swap ideas, seek advice. Yeah, just consider maybe someone might give you some helpful advice on Monday. No, but just Monday can be important for you. And number two, I like number two for me right away. It was, in this case, it was a couple. But it can, which is another good sign that there is a good potential for this connection, or maybe it's just your next relationship if you haven't met this person yet. That's coming and coming soon. So number two might be 2nd of July, for instance, or 2nd of August. So can be 2nd day of the week or 2nd day of the months, because February already passed. That's 2nd month of the year. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, so we have it's progressing well now, and come on, that's 2 again. And it's again about balance here. You see temperance in reverse position, that something is a little bit unbalanced here for now, but things are progressing well now, and this is a confirmation really for this card here, which also signifies progress. Progress. And these dots and these 2 lines, yes, this is things coming in balance, and very soon. I mean, come on, 2 days, 2 weeks, that's very soon. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Oops. Okay, so we have Aries. Employ pioneering spirit, 1 week, 1 month. Oh, and Emperor is Aries. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when things just work out. So Aries, employ pioneering spirit. To me, it means that have get in the mood for new beginning. Okay, and try to get to this point without any heavy thoughts about the past. It's difficult, but it's possible. And one sure way how to get in a better mood is to be more present in the present, to be more present in here and now. Okay, so many trees are blossoming right now, and you can go, hopefully you can go just into the nature and relax. So a lot of things to enjoy. And we have Leo. So release the power of your heart, 5 weeks, 5 months. So to me, something, this connection will come together, or you will meet, or you will go out very soon, because you have this very short, you have 2 days, 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month. This is something that is in a near future, really. And then maybe something else will be, there will be some major shift in oh, you can't see it, some major shift in 5 weeks, 5 months even as well. Maybe this is when you will move in together, or introduce each other to your parents or something. So yeah, some important change will happen there. Okay, guys, so this is what I have here for you today. I hope that it was useful. Yes, if it was, I hope to see you here again very soon. And other than that, enjoy your summer, enjoy June. It's a wonderful, wonderful month. Bye.